The armies of Africa have arrived in today's Rome 2 siege battlefield today, and we have an epic 3v3 here as Kush and Mesacely are joined by Armenia in this assault here at Tullyfurdum, I think it is, which is funny because this is all the way in Germania. I don't know in what weird world, in what weird Rome 2 campaign these African Union and the Armenians somehow got to Germania, but they have. And also in this weird and hectic world, Saba is on the defense, along with Seleucids and Epirus. So yeah, we have a bit of a Hellenic duo along with Saba. I guess, Saba and Seleucids might work together. And I guess maybe the Seleucids and Epirus might work together in some weird scenario as well, maybe to bring down the Greek states or Macedon. But yeah, it's an odd one, that's for sure. I don't make the law for these siege battles, but I like it. I do. And we've got a sally out already, I'm seeing here, from the Seleucid general, Hellenic cataphracts, sallying out. And I did see the same on the other side here. Saba sallying out with a considerable amount of camels as well. It's kind of like their strength. These camel cataphracts that they can bring. They brought a whole bunch of them. We've got royal archers, camel archers, as well as the general. And camel lancers. Oh yeah, there's a lot of camel cataphracts coming out now, and this could be a real danger here for the attackers. Yeah, we're seeing lots and lots. Look at that huge sally out taking place here. Numidia can only set up one measly Numidian cavalry, a light missile cav here going up. I'm gonna probably end up calling them Numidia, easier than Mesacely, in my opinion. And yeah, they're gonna. I think it's a Javi cav really. It's not even like a bow cav. So they're going to get outranged by the general here of Saba. And yeah, the general going out on this side here actually has got a bit of a charge up. We'll get the HUD up, see how many kills he's got. 74 already, charging these swordsmen here of Kush. And yeah, another swords unit here of Kush also getting charged. I'm going to see a Thuria spear come out to support, I guess, in the off chance of any sort of cav fights with this general. He's got a chance of winning. And Armenia has not sent forward his own cataphracts yet to actually challenge this general. He's also getting shot. Is his cataphract 76 out of 80, so he's lost a few already. The charge there from the Hellenic cataphracts helping to end this swords unit's life pretty much. And he's going to get another charge here. He's going to go in. Not a bad charge, not a great charge. Should rout them, I'd imagine, though. I don't know how great these swords are, but yeah, 85 of them left. If he says in prolonged melee, he should be fine. And the other Kushite swords are just landing. They're like, yeah, we're better inside the city than outside. Not with this maniac of a general just charging around. And it looks like also Numidia is going to have a whole spam of desert cohort here, which I'm not surprised. The Numidians, this is a historical unit as well. Numidians did serve with the Romans in one of their civil wars. I think it's the Julian one. And after the Civil War had ended, they basically got given a general to basically train the Numidian army and how to fight in the way of the legions. So those desert cohort, they're a very historically accurate unit. And this swords unit here for Kush, so close, but so far from getting onto the walls. The Hellenic cataphract there still smashing them. 244 kills with this general already. That's insane. This is a sign of a good player. And then we've got Epirus coming in with some mercenary Italian cav, a medium melee cav going in. He's probably not going to have as much joy as well. Really, to be honest, he's charging into much heavier infantry. He's definitely picked a worse target, unlike that Hellenic general, Hellenic cataphract. Just keeps smashing these swords. Great kills for him. Yeah, 300 kills already. This general is going insane. Yeah, what a result there. The Thuria spears as well, helping to wrap up some of these weakened swordsman units. They've got themselves 72 kills already, and the only Kushite sword that actually has managed to land successfully has been routed already. And yeah, the Eastern cataphracts, or Persian, no, this is a different one. This is a Persian cavalry here that's been sent to look at Saba. And then this Eastern cataphract does not know what to do with itself, whether to go and face Saba, whether to go and deal with the Epirus cavalry and the Hellenic cataphract over here. Really should deal with the Seleucid general. They could pin him in this corner. And with archers as well, I mean, they've got Numidian skirmishers there. They could really have killed him off, done some damage. But they made no act to do anything about it. And he's going to get out of there with 310 kills and still a very healthy bodyguard. And he hasn't really got a lot left he can charge at. It looks like there's a lot of leopard warriors here. Oh, we never see these guys. They're just a leopard warrior unit. It's a medium spear unit. Very cool. They're now, I guess, being sort of like the barrier to stop any more charges. So I say that he's not given up yet. This is general. He's gonna loiter, that's for sure. And here we go. It looks like the legions of the desert are starting to land. Armenians also made a good breach here. Carly Axemen are landing. And yeah, these guys aren't bad in a siege either. Got some good melee attack. 46 absolutely trumps these Illyrian levies that they're going to be facing first. Send them straight in. You gotta. And a big cav fight is about to take place on this side here. I say big cav fight. It's one side's bringing a lot of cav. The other side is really not. The Azat Knights here for the Armenian general are probably going to have to go in early. Also the armored Numidian riders, I'll probably get them over to deal with Sabasoom. They are going to pin down Epirus's cav here in a moment by looks of it. They've done a pretty good job coring it, but there's other problems, there's other concerns over here, and Saba's actually sallied out some infantry as well to support his fight. He's got some Mazgat marauders. Saba's just playing a game outside the city. He doesn't care about his troops inside, which to be honest, the Surveying Sword's doing a decent job jabbing, looks like Carly Axemen. The Illyrian levies are being absolutely smashed as expected. But more levies are ready to go in. I mean, they just need to pin these guys down, and it looks like the archers, these Rhodian slingers, in fact, are doing some great work on the Kali axes. Yeah, really doing a lot of damage on them. And here we go. The legions of Africa are starting to land. And are we really going to see a charge here? The Numidian cav, I was going to say, surely it's just going to jabby the general point blank range. They're going to do just as much damage, if not more damage, to those light missile cav, I would have thought. Not really a way these Numidians could hope to win any sort of fight. The Epirus cav dealt with in the back lines. Looks like here you can see the bodies. Looks like very little losses taken. Actually, 0 losses. But now they've got to deal with this threat. This is going to be hard because camels are a good counter for cavalry. They're going to have to bring up their own cavalry, see whether they can challenge Saba here to a fight, and then also bring up spears. These desert vigiles are going to be perfect for this sort of fight, along with the Numidian heavy skirmishers. Get those sorts of units into a fight here, into in a camel cav fight. They'll win that one. Will the attackers there? Carly Axemen might have been victorious here against the Surveying Swords, but at a price, and they're going to get absolutely focused down by the Rhodian slingers, who are already getting some good kills. Desert cohort here again, slaying Illyrian levies. They don't care though, these Epirus players. They're just going to, you know, deal with this quite easily. They've already killed a lot, have the defenders, I feel like, for a good price. Yeah, the levies just dying, but, you know, they're just holding up the Desert cohort for other units to get their jabbies off, get their missiles off. That's how they're playing the game. We've got the Shotel warriors in here already for Kush. These guys really good armor piercing. They are facing Italian swords. I don't really know how much armor these guys have, but the Shotels will still cut through them pretty easily. And that's the bread and butter of a Kushite army. It's the Shotel warriors and the armored ones, which are they certainly have brought a fair few of as well. I have seen them. We're seeing Marib Royal Guard already come forward. So yeah, Saba's throwing in the elites. I guess he's like, don't worry about my infantry, my troops inside the city. It's my guys outside that are going to make the difference in today's game. He's sitting in the Marib Royal Guard. He's probably just like, wanting to send these guys in. He's like, I don't need a micro now. These guys will hold for a while. And he's going to be busy microing outside with the camels, I imagine. They still haven't done anything, but they are shaping up the stuff. Smart of the attackers is sort of, you know, keeping their cavalry close to their infantry. And kind of all like, sort of like, they've got a bit of cav, bit of infantry, bit of cav, bit of infantry. Got their cav separated, not in one big cav wing. So Lucy's general is still causing issues. Got 71 men left. Don't think he's actually managed to get another kill yet. No, still 310. He's just, you know, testing the waters over here. We have got the disciples of Adepenmac, which are these guys which have murdered about, I don't know, 100 and something lions to get this unit out. 160 lions. Yeah, these they are pretty insane. And here we go. The cav fight has gone in. There we go. Persian cavalry going in and getting absolutely swamped here by the camels. No one came up with support. Not enough support here. Carly Axemen are going to get charged, I think, now by the camels. Potentially the jabbies getting in there. Oh, the lance is really good. That's actually a very good use of the infantry there. You know, getting the jabbies off. As a knight's going in, and they should maybe deal with that desert lance over this camel lancer here. We will see. But yeah, very, very good start there. And I think going to pull back the camel lancers. Azat Knights are going in as the Persian cavalry, and they're going into Mazgat Marauders. This is not a good fight, though. The Kali Axemen deal with that. Cav, get out of there. You don't want to be in there. You need to bring more infantry forward as well. Bring your archers forward as well. And the camels look like they're going to be taking on the Eastern Cataphracts soon. I'd imagine that the camels will win this one. They're healthier. And also getting the charge, which Armenia forgot to do. Did not get the memo. Charge your cav in. And he's super heavy. They're both super heavies. I imagine they're frightened horses yet. Both sides combat even to start with. But yeah, the camels yet to take a loss. And they haven't got any more support. They really need more support. Just poor support right now from the attacker side of things. Azat Knights have got out of it. Great. Can't risk going in though. They're going to lose. This is a losing fight really going on. The Kali Axemen, yeah, they'll probably be okay. They need more, like I said, more of them. Here comes more camels. Not more camels, more cav. Numidian cavalry coming forward. They can, I guess, harass. But yeah, more Kali Axemen over there. Armenia's not really making an offensive inside. It's just really Numidia and Kush. So yeah, you might as well, like, Armenia needs to work on the outside, while the Africans deal with the inside. And Kush has definitely pulled through there with his show tells, I think. Well, he might have columned, actually. Kind of hard to tell. I think he might have columned. I didn't realize that the Desert Cohort have got in behind. They're surrounding that Marib Royal Guard. They're going into mercenary Mazgats over here. Yeah, these Desert Cohort are getting absolutely focused down. We'll come back to that in a moment because the cav fight is pretty important right now. Looks like... Actually, Saba was the first one to blink and he gave in. The Eastern Cataphracts here survived. The Sabaean camels, though, only did take 5 losses. But they did blink first. And the Azat Knights actually took a good amount of losses in the end. They lost nearly 30 riders. Whether they're pulling back further to the gate to try and get archer support, they are stretching out this Kali Axeman here. I mean, they can hit this from 3 different angles right now. This Kali Axeman, these guys are dead man walking. And there you go, smashed in from multiple directions. There's just a sea of camels there. Absolutely overwhelming that Kali Axeman. Really good move there from the Saba player. You can see the Eastern Cataphracts are trying to get here. They're going to charge in, but they're exhausted. And they're already weak. More Kali Axeman arriving. The Numidian Cav also in melee. This is not a good place for them. The Axemen can get off Javies. They might do some damage here to the Cataphracts, but they might also route their own. Yeah, that's an interesting one. I feel like if Armenia hadn't sent out his Cataphracts there, they could have maybe claimed a bit of a victory. They forced back the Sabaean player. Another charge here from the camels, though, is probably going to wipe out this Kali Axeman unit. And yeah, Kali Axeman less than 30, and they're going to break. This general is risking all they're going in. I mean, if he dies, Armenia is leaderless, and he's now being surrounded, actually, and this is probably not a fight he wants to be in. I think Saba will... I would risk all my cav now to kill this general. Decent Javi throws there, they're catching that Sabaean Camel Cataphract. General here, though, has actually, again, he's losing, but he's actually managed to get out of there, and he's wavering at 45 out of 80. That is not good. I hope he's got a rally or something. He has rallied himself, he's steadied himself, but yeah. It's still close, you know. It's still very close. I would not risk this general again unless they get a good Javi volley here into Saba's gen. Yeah, I don't know. That's difficult to say. He's doing all he can, is Armenia, to try and win that. He needs maybe a little bit more support, I'd say. They're fighting uphill here are the legionaries of Numidia. And the armored Shotels going in. They're getting shot in the back. They are winning their fight here against the Thorax. How have they got in behind? How did they manage that? How did they get behind the Thorax? I did not see how they've done that. Maybe snuck through that. They must have snuck through this gap here. And then the Hillman chased after them. This one's going deep in. It's just going to get surrounded and killed off. They're going to get Javi to pieces by Silver Shield Swords. Some elites back here for Seleucids. And Royal Peltas, yeah, they're just going to be able to screw those armor Shotels over. And they've actually pulled through the Hillman. Try and get out of there. Not good. Don't want to be pulling through. You know, these Italians are holding their ground. With the Rhodian Slingers, they're holding their ground, pushing back these Desert Cohort. The Slingers up here helping to do their bit. And I think we're about just seen Saba's general has died. And Armenia has somehow prevailed. Just about. So there you go. Armenia with less cav, has managed to deal with Saba's Sally. I mean, we might see Numidia accidentally just snipe out Arminia's general if he's not careful with those Javis there. But yeah, there you go. Success for Armenia. They've dealt with the external threat for now. I think Seleucid's army, yeah, didn't get any more kills, didn't do anything, just kind of watched on and realized that the game was up. So now they can focus fully inside, can the attackers. Balance of power, though, I'd say it's pretty even, maybe slightly in favor of the defenders. But we'll see. The attackers need to get a move on, need to get more of their heavy legionaries inside. They've still got plenty of these desert cohort to commit. Pretty decent amount of Kali axes still healthy to go in. I don't know how much their archers have done, but the archers as well need to just set up outside the walls and start shooting into the flanks of these combats, and they could turn a lot of these fights around very easily. The Kushite Shotel warriors on here, the armored ones. Yeah, they've got 176 kills. They're not going to get many more. Find that healthy silver shield. And elite Persian archers up here as well. I mean, I think they've overcommitted. I don't think they were supposed to come this far forward. Just getting shot to pieces. It's an easy archer kill if they stick around here. Again, Kush pushing forward. I mean, yeah, great. Keep pushing here. They need to send more up. They're burning a tower here, is Armenia. I guess it's not a bad idea. But they're going to keep pushing more up here, and then get the archers into the side shot stuff. I mean, these 3 spears are just going to focus down that poor Shota warrior. It's got decent kills, 169, but it's not going to get many more than that. And there you go. I mean, the 3 spear, yeah, winning. It's Mazgat Marauder down here as well, helping to defeat that Shota warrior. And artillery still coming in. Who's firing artillery? Is it the ballista? I think it might be... No, it's not. Oh, it's this Sabaean ballista over here. It's turning and it's now facing this way. Good idea. Just to try and keep, you know, harassing the attackers. He's trying to target these desert cohort here, potentially. I mean, there are a lot of them. There's 5 units here ready to go. And he's got a 6 that's pretty healthy. At least, yeah, I'd say he's got about 7 or 8 of them in a pretty good condition. I mean, this one's getting hit currently. I just get them inside a little bit more, maybe just spread them out. Yeah, it's looking pretty good, the attackers. I wouldn't say they're after, you know, a pretty rough start and then a risky cav fight that they've taken. I still would say they're in a pretty good condition. Kush has lost a lot. Lost a lot of his infantry, actually. He's only got the disciples left in the way of sword infantry. He's still got all those leopard spears, leopard warriors, which I don't know how great they really are. They're great for defending, by the looks of it. 55, bonus against large. But yeah, attacking wise, can't imagine they're going to do that great. There's actually the disciples now up here. It's getting 60 melee attack. I like how their descriptions just raw. They are very light melee, so they are going to be vulnerable to archer fire. And we've got a Kali Axeman landing here. Came over the towers. It's landing. Archers, yeah, are now finally shooting into the sides of these fights. These Eastern archers. More of this needs to happen. They need to stack up more of these guys. But they are getting shot themselves by Persian light archers, not elite ones, but just light archers here. And the Eastern archers are going to lose because they're not shooting back at that. They're shooting something else. They're going to die. They're wavering and breaking. Good idea though, but that's they've got to get more side shots. Absolutely. And to be honest, before pushing on here, and they have actually broken through, they need to get archers up onto here because this is the crucial point. We cover Tulliferdum so often, but this is the crucial point. You need to get up here, and if you get up onto this and then side shot down into any of these units down here, you just all of a sudden these choke points become unsustainable to fight for. And the defenders will fall back. Right now, though, they're going to keep fighting here because the archers aren't up there, and certainly, yeah, Armenia's still got a couple. Kush still has quite a few. He's got a Royal Kushite archers as well. He's got good archers. And also, yeah, we still got the Javis, which is actually a hindrance, I think, like bringing new media. Like, you do end up having less archers, but you have a lot of Javis, which can be quite useful in their own way if you use them right. But the disciples are in here. I think they are already pretty depleted. Yeah, 72 of them left. Not looking good. And yeah, those poor lion warriors getting absolutely slain here. And there they go. I think they're breaking. I thought they were pretty unbreakable, but they can, I guess, break. They got a lot of buffs to them as well. They have a lot of... I think they have like a load of abilities, which they have. Yeah, they have... oh, they have frenzy. Actually, I thought they had stuff to support other players, but maybe that's a different unit. Maybe I'm thinking of the Disciples of Sobek. I don't... Which Egypt has. I don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Legionaries in here for Numidia. They're going in. And the Desert Cohort, they're going to keep chasing these Mazgat Marauders. Probably a good idea. Keep trying it well. I say it's a good idea. They're just going to run into Royal Peltassiv Epirus. Epirus, I don't know how much he's got left, to be fair. Like, he lost a lot of his early stuff. But I think he brought a lot of cheap stuff to then be able to spend his money on Royal Peltas for later on. Which has got, it looks like, quite a few. So yeah, maybe it was all part of his plan. He had, you know, a lot of Italian swords and levies. A mercenary... What? Is this a unit that Seleucus has? A mercenary Spartan hoplites? Has he cheated to get this? I think he must have. How has he got this? If someone lets me in the comments, how do you get this? Surely this isn't like a Seleucid unit. I don't think it is. I didn't think Seleucus had mercenary Spartan hoplites. He's got more of them over here. Has he? Or is it like a unique campaign thing? Are they as good as the Spartan ones? They look like they might be. Armor 105. Very heavy. Or a Spartan hoplite super heavies. I thought Spartans maybe were super heavies, but maybe they're just very... But yeah, someone let me know about that. I've never seen that before. And I played like 3,000 hours on this game, and I've never seen that. I think it must be bugged. But then it just would be called Spartan hoplites, I would have thought. I didn't think it would be called mercenary. This is what throws me off. Another cab charge here. This general's doing great stuff. Yeah, 317 going up. Yeah, he's doing great stuff here. The Kali Axeman's getting absolutely screwed over. Cav showing it can still be effective in Rome too. That's great to see. It's nothing really to combat it, really, either. The Azat Knights going in that direction, that's not going to save it. The Kushite Royal Guard could maybe go over there. It's very heavy. I think it's going up against super heavy. But it is weak. It's weak, and with the infantry support, you could probably kill it. And that might be useful, because Seleucid still has a lot of infantry left walk down in it. They could do with killing that general off. That would be a primary concern of mine, would be getting rid of that general. And the Legion's still fighting in here. I mean, they could do, like I said, could do with getting archers up. Javis are coming up here. Looks like they're maybe going to try and Javi some Thurios spears. They could try and hit. These guys are just mercilessly jabbing into the back of these Kali Axemen. They're having a rough day of those Kali Axemen. They're being charged, now they're being jabbed in the back. The Leopard Warriors are going in. And the Numidian, yeah, skirmishers, they come forward, but they immediately, if they, like the enemy still has ammo left, you can see the missiles, these civilian archers, they're focusing them down. And even though they have, well, actually only have 45 armor, it's not that much, yeah, they just easily get picked off. The only problem, I feel like you have slingers available as Numidia, and I feel like they might be a better investment. They're probably like really cheap. You get the range. On the defense, certainly, I feel like they'd be quite good. I feel like slingers can't arc in Rome too, so maybe on the attack, not so great. The Javis aren't that great to use, unless you're like maybe playing a land battle where you can support your cavalry with them, but then you have to play like a really rush sort of tactic game you would. Desert Cohort, yeah, they're just getting swamped in it. The Leopard Warriors as well, trying to win. They're going to kill a Royal Peltast off, but it's an Epirus one still to go. Saba has got no general, so I mean that is something, I guess. They're going to rout these marauders a bit quicker than they usually would. But that would be something as well you try and focus down, would be the Saba's archers, which is still pretty healthy. By the looks of it, I think he's got quite a few of them still left. The bows are still out on these ones, you can see there. So they still have ammo, that's a sign. So yeah, again, you try and shoot them down and focus them down so that they'd rout, because they're going to rout quicker because they have no general. But again, look at this. I mean, look. I mean, we've got Cretan archers here shooting over the side at these Desert Cohort, and they're getting free kills here. I think they've just, yeah, they've probably not moved these Desert Cohort. The player's not realised he's just losing a unit here, and it's losing. not loads, but it's losing a couple of men each volley, which is, you know, going to be problematic. And here we go, a rush from Kush, sending in all of his archers. And he needs to get them, like I said, get onto this parapet. They should just get up here. They can then focus down these archers of Epirus and get rid of them. And then also just deal with this choke point here that Numidia is really struggling in. And again, we're going to see more Carly Axemen land on this wall. I mean, actually, he's changed his mind by the looks of it. Some of them are going up, some of them aren't. Well, the ones that landed, they're going to have a very bad day. But the rest of the unit has kind of gone through the choke point now. It's changed its direction.
Cut them down!
I think actually most of the unit might have gone that way. I think the rest is actually now going back up. They're like, ah, screw it, we'll go this way as well. And the general's getting shot at here. But Armenia needs to be careful he doesn't lose his general. Yeah, he's getting shot at. He's aware to it. He's going to get that notification saying your general is under attack. And I think he's just died. There you go. The Armenian general has recently died. And Armenia is now leaderless. I mean, he's got a couple of healthy Carly Axemen left. He's got some archers. Actually, yeah, he's got, I'd say, like 3 units of Carly Axemen left that are healthy. This one's still is healthy. But how long it's going to last, it's pretty cut off. It's trying to join in the fight here with the Desert Cohort. Actually, I guess they aren't really cut off. They are pretty side by side. So yeah, they've got about 4 or 5 units left of Carly Axemen. With no general now. Not great when you're on the attack. So there's a general on both sides dead. That's Saba and Armenia now without generals. Saba's pretty much down and out, I'd say, when it comes to infantry, though. Armenia still has something to offer, I'd say. Yeah, I think this is like these last 2 Mazgat Marauders might be it. It seems like they got archers after that. I think they spend most of their cash on the old camels. But yeah, still really like Kush needs to get up here. Surely there's nothing left up here still for the defenses. Why they're not going up here? There must be a reason why they're like, ah, no, we can't dare go up there. Also, oh yeah, I guess the Cav's just got no purpose being inside. Just might as well leave it out there for now. But yeah, here we go. Finally, we're going to see Numidian heavy skirmishers go onto here. I don't know whether they have the range to really. I guess they could do it if they stand on that wall. They could javvy any Cretans down there, and maybe javvy into this massive infantry here. But yeah, they don't really have much else to do. But I guess maybe they're just the scouting party, seeing if there's anything else up here. But yeah, the attackers need to get those Kushite archers up there and start turning this around. I mean, the Spartans are now in this front line. These, well, I'm sure are bugged out Spartans, or like glitched in Spartans. I'm sure it's more than likely it's probably a like a the Greek cities DLC. What's the Peloponnesian like DLC? The Peloponnesian War DLC. That's probably what it is. You can probably get like mercenary Spartans in that one, and he's probably glitched them in because there's no way the Seleucids ever have these in their roster in any sort of like DLC. I think they're only in base game. I don't think they even have a DLC. Silver Shields are losing here though to Desert Cohort. Silver Shields, yeah, have less melee attack and less armor. They're just not that great, Silver Shields. You just better bring in Royal Peltas. I say that every siege as well. They're cheaper, the Royal Peltas. You get more Javies. Oh, actually, no, I think the same price maybe as Silver Shields. But they're the same price. You get more Javies. I think they have better melee stats as well. Yeah, 62 melee attack. Nearly as good armor. Yeah, they're just... I think their weapon damage is just worse. I think they're better. They're just better. Because Javi's a king in Rome too. You just Javi with everything first. You said use all your precursors, then your melee anyway. The Spartans falling back. Kind of taking quite a lot of losses, but they killed 120 men already. Jeez, these guys are machines. Yeah, we do have Numidia up on this wall. Don't know what he's been jabbing, if he's even jabbing. I think these guys are honestly just jeering. They're going, yeah, you can't get us. We're on the high ground. It's like Obi-Wan and Anakin all over again. And yeah, it does seem a little bit like the attackers have lost the will to fight on. The actually balance power has gone out of their favor for definite now. the Kali Axemen are getting through. They are kill. I mean, there's a lot of hitters killable, like Thoria spears, Thorax swords. I mean, the silver shields are dying. Like, that's not a bad front. You could break through that. The Royal Peltas Riding, though, that might be problematic. Like, these guys probably can beat Desert Cohort. And the archers still have ammo here, which is concerning for the Seleucids. Like, they still have ammo. I don't know what they're shooting at. The Royal Kushite archers need to really be used. I don't know if they can win it, but if they want to make it look even close, Kush needs to get his archers up here and start firing into the sides of stuff. He's not getting side shots, which is a must. Like I said, it's a must in Rome 2 if you want to win these sorts of things. Mascat Marauders, though, breaking at 93 shows the effect of having no general. Mid-tier stuff breaks pretty quickly. And they weren't even being flanked. They just charged head-on at Kali Axemen. Armenia, though, also has no generals, so I imagine these Kali Axemen are breaking a lot quicker than expected. And this one's got 130 kills and down to 55. That's not bad. If it was to break now, that wouldn't be, you know, too unreasonable. I don't know why we just got a random little lag spike, but we did. There you go, this front's starting to crumble here as the Desert Cohort and Elite Persian Archers, which are also in here, are wavering. Another healthy Desert Cohort coming forward. And they are actually sort of getting side shots here, these Seleucids, when they stand back here. They're side-shotting every combat down there. And the defenders have just done that all game. They've done it better. They've just done everything better, like on the Archer front. There's a bit of a pull through there, a little bit, but there is a gap. There's definitely a gap that they could get through there. They just did a bad job of it to that Desert Cohort. And he's now fighting Mercenary Spartan Hoplites, and this would be the sort of engagement that if you were up on that, on that sort of like, whatever you want to call it, parapet, and you side-shot into those Mercenary Spartans, they would not be getting many more kills than 49. They would be dying pretty quickly. That's for sure. Yeah, and we're seeing the Kali Axemen here, they're just retreating. I thought they were routing, they are just retreating. And we could shoot Seleucid's general. I mean, if he's that far forward, get Kush, just mass fire onto him with his Royal Kushites and focus this Cataphract down as well. That's another option. They still have their bows out, so they still got ammo. Like, Kush should be, yeah, focusing that down right now. And yeah, the Kali Axemen are cycling in and out, trying to get charge bonuses. Not a good idea when you have no general, because, yeah, you can see when you pull out, you're going to waver and nearly break. So you should just stay in melee. Except the charge bonuses are not going to happen. And to be honest, it's going to be hard to kill these Mercenary Spartan Hoplites off. They are losing, though. And yeah, and they should be at this point. Kali Axemen, healthy, got a good charge. The Spartan Hoplites are pretty low on men left. They're breaking through, you know. They are breaking through. And after that, there is a lot of archers. I mean, there is also a fair amount of Royal Peltas. Oh no, Saba still has stuff. Still has a Marib Royal Guard here. Oh, he has quite a few Marib Royal Guard. And Mascat. So yeah, maybe Sabra's not yet out. He's got quite a bit in reserve. As does Epirus. Yeah, maybe it's going to be Seleucids that's throwing most of its stuff in to try and hold this line. And they're doing a good job. They could defeat them here, I think. The defenders. They don't need to fall back. Not at all. Sparta fighting in the employment of the Seleucids, though. And the missile fire, oh, there's Javi fire, and Numidians jabbing into the Royal Peltas. That is probably doing some decent damage. Yeah, 77 losing. Again, Archer fire, what they're shooting at. They are now finally shooting at like stuff trying to counter Archer. It's good. These Cretans probably still have ammo if they've only got 83 kills. Yeah, they've still got their bows out. So it's not a bad target from the Royal Kushite player, like the Kush player. And they're falling back here. What is happening? I think this Kali Axemen might have pulled through. Almost certainly to have got this silver shield. But yeah, it's going to get caught here by Royal Peltas. It's trying to get the archers. And yeah, I don't know if he meant to do that or if he meant to pull through, but or whether it was a misclick. That looks like it might have been another pull through though, because his cav has just run through that Royal Peltas. So yeah, the Armenian player, I think here is just kind of given up. I don't really like that he's pulled through, though. Desperate to try and save his Kali Axemen, or help them. They're doomed. They are doomed. This is a good opportunity for a flank, though, here. Finally, we're seeing something happen. Desert Vigilates and Kali Axemen can flank these Spartans. They can flank the Royal Peltas. Get these archers, which, I mean, I have no ammo, but I guess 3 kills. You might as well take them. Desert Cohort there will easily eat them up. But yeah, I think they did okay on the sally. I think the sally was well worked. I think while that was happening, though, they should not have assaulted the city. Like, attacking on both of these, they kind of just got themselves stretched, the resources. Just isolate one threat at a time. I mean, Saba might have retreated and then come back out. If that's the case, just put up a line of spears. They brought a bunch of spears, which they haven't really used, like the Leopard Warriors and the Desert Vigilates. Just have them as like a rear guard as you slowly progress in. Side shots as well, not been done well enough by the attackers in this game. I've said it a lot. I know I sound like a beaten record, or a broken record, sorry. But it is a massive thing in Rome 2. You just need to like get side shots. I mean, even now, if you were here, outside the walls, just shooting into the side of stuff, you get shot by the Sabaean archers. You probably have to kill them first. Then if you kill them, then go for the silver shields. You help these disciples out so much more. I mean, these guys are doomed to die anyway, but you could help out the Desert Vigilates, who are going in next. You might be able to help win that fight for them. And you say there's no chance they'd win. They honestly could. The power of a side shot is, like, archer side shots is incredible. Like, it can cause any unit to win, pretty much, in a fight. Like, a low tier unit can help beat a high tier unit quite easily. But those Desert Vigilates, I think, yeah, they're getting murdered. Maybe not. Maybe they are a bit too low tier to even be saved if they were being shot at. I don't know. They certainly do some serious damage. And the Desert Cohort here, they're in loose formation because they're that worried of archer fire. They can form Testudo. That would be the formation you form. The general's actually in here for Numidia as well. He needs to be careful. I mean, if he gets killed, then it's probably game over here because Numidia actually has a lot of the troops left. Also, the cavalry's just charged on in. Maybe it's out of ammo. But it's not going to do much while it's in the melee. That would be better used over here, trying to maybe rush the archers. If you could get that unit into melee here, they could definitely rush it. And you can see that's what they want to do with the general. I think he wants to get onto the side here, stay there, then rush that Sabaean archer. But I think he's now lost his general, or he's going to be in a moment, yeah. Casualty sustained under missile fire to the Desert Cohort, but they haven't got general lost. He's routed. They're going to give him another volley, and that might be him dead now soon. Friends routing. Not just yet. I mean, great use of the, like, Hellenic cataphracts. They only got 400 kills. They've done very well. Again, still, look at this. They're now just thinking about putting their archers. I don't know where they're taking them. The Kushite archers need to get up here. They still need to get up here. Put them up here, and they can break them. Empress is now mass routing here, though. Look at that. Just mass routed because of his archers. The next line of defense, though, is still tough. It's Royal Peltas, which are jabbing. I don't know if they're going to be able to use all of them. And there's a whole bunch of Royal Peltas behind us and Marib Royal Guard. They are, yeah, not breaking through there. That is the last line that they're going to even attempt to try and break through. I mean, that Silver Shield is overcommitted, and he's getting jabbied for fun by Kali Axemen there. Really good jabbies. That's, again, they didn't do enough of this. Like, jabbing themselves. Like, you just use your precursors. But yeah, they're doing. I think they're just the players, yeah, maybe a little inexperienced, some of them. I mean, I know the Armenian player. He's a sub. He says in a lot of Rome 2 games. I'm surprised at like some of his moves in this one. It shows a lot of inexperience, and maybe just I don't know, having a bad day in the office. But certainly, he's a much more experienced player than what the gameplay shown here today. I guess it's hard if you've got no chat, if you're not in a Discord to tell people what to do. If it's a random lobby, it's hard. Because I would be begging Kush to put troops up onto that parapet and just shoot down. His general's now going in. Kush, I think, is also maybe giving up. I don't know if he's going to dismount. His general's way too close. He's going to get shot or jabbied. Yeah, and yeah, he is. Yeah, that Kushite Royal Guard, get out of there, pal. Get out of there. Maybe try and run down some of these archers. They're really pushing forward here. Saba's like, yeah, starting the counter offensive. They're going to try and run down this hill, kill these leopard warriors off. And the leopard warriors are starting to whimper and run. They're losing decisively. And yeah, it looks like, I mean, I don't know why they're bothering to retreat. Just charge these guys. These are light archers here. You can kill them. You're not going to kill much more than that. Just go for the kills at this point if I was an attacker. Just, you want to have the glory of having the most kills for your team. I don't know if they're going to even get that. Kush has just lost his general because his Cav's been in combat down here against spears. Whether he's just an inexperienced player and didn't know that spears had absolutely just annihilated a general, or whether he just gave up and just sent his general in to die. I don't know. It could be one or the other. But yeah, now no attacker has a general. I think, yeah, Epirus and Seleucid still have theirs. Seleucid should have lost his earlier on as well. Like, I would have been... Like, if he's going to charge your swords like that, you need to try and punish him. Send the cav. There's a cataphract here that kept going backwards and forwards. It should have dealt with this general and got a spear in there. Yeah, he might have been close to the walls. It might have been, like, you would have ended up sacrificing them. But if you killed that general, Seleucid then has to play the rest of the game with no general. And it was early game that he was sending that general out. Like, literally the first minute he was out there. So it's a risk. And even if you're not successful in, like, either killing him or catching him, it says to Seleucids, you're not going to be able to do that without getting a punishment. And he's probably going to send his general back inside, and he's not going to then get 310 kills or whatever he's ended up getting. I think more than that. He's up to 404. I think he got like 310 though initially. And he's got some more now running down. Looks like a whole bunch of desert cohort. I think he's just farming kills. He's going to get these Royal Kushites though. That's for sure. He might get 500 kills here if he like runs these well. Decent charge. Then in the melee, kind of how many kills can he get? Exhausted as well as his general. He's on battle rhythm, trample. Yeah, 510 and still going up. Yeah, great kills here for this general. He's really used that well. And it's only just getting to below half strength now. Like it didn't get used in any sort of high risk situation. He charged swords, which were on towers, so he can javy, and he's charged archers, and that's it. And there you go. That is GG for the attackers. A costly victory, I can imagine. I don't know how much they got left. Maybe just this, but they still have like reserves back there. I think those are. What are those? Oh, they look like. Oh, they might be pikes actually. There you go. A costly enemy victory. We'll end the replay and have a quick look at the end results. Yeah, they were 2 pike units, still healthy for Epirus to come forward. It's insane. But yeah, this one was sent in by Uchiha Madara, who's playing as Armenia. He sent in quite a few before. He did get just about the most kills for his team, followed by Italian Dressing, playing as Numidia. But yeah, Uchiha Madara, 101 kills with his Azat Knights here, 85 kills with the Eastern Cataphracts, which were mainly killing camels. 133 kills with the elite Persian archers, 120 with another here, 190 kills with the Kartli Axemen, 100 there, 217 with the Kartli Axemen, the best of the bunch, maybe? No, 252. I mean, they did generally okay, the Kartli Axemen. Shame, a bad way to lose his general, but yeah, he did as best he could. Some of these guys kind of soaked up a lot of fire, but he did generally okay, I'd say. Kush kind of, I'd say, let down the team looking at his kills, 1,200. And yeah, a lot of these troops, I feel like it's a strange build for Kush, to be honest. I just spam out the show tells if you're attacking. That's all you need to bring, and archers, and you'll probably do okay. But yeah, archers, yeah, like very few kills here. They probably have not used all their ammo. 38 kills is not great. His armored show tells, though, doing well, as they always do. 187, 201. The Disciples Adabenmak getting 136 kills. 133 with the Shotel Warrior is also not bad at all. And the swords, yeah, just got absolutely destroyed by that Seleucid general. Then we have Italian Dressing playing as Masacely or Numidia. Spamming out the Desert Cohort as you should if you're attacking, to be honest. 259 kills, 173, 233, 171, 179. Some good kills all around. Some, again, didn't do so great, but most getting triple figures is pretty reasonable. His Numidian skirmishers, I was kind of shitting on them earlier, but they're actually 145, 158 is not bad for a Java unit in Rome 2, I'd say. It's about as good as some archers do. Two others not so great, but yeah, not so bad for them. Then we have Chudbo playing as Epirus, 147 kills with the Cretan archers here, 115, 150. 253 kills with the Rhodian slingers. Though is really exceptional for them. They did very well. The levies, yeah, we're not going to do much. They are pretty rubbish. Italian swords here, 119 kills. And then the Royal Peltas, 222 kills, 153, 131. Very good there. Then we have Sav playing as Saba. Yeah, brought a fair amount of camels. Not as many as I thought, to be honest. Saba often goes all camel on the defense, and it works. 202 though with one of his cataphracts. Whether he's new to the Saba strat, because I don't feel like he uses camels very well. But he's brought a lot of the Mazgat Marauders, which is what you need to bring, and they got 113 kills, 115 the best. His archers, 166 kills. He only brought 3 range. I guess maybe his general counts as his 4th. And then we have Gaius Titus Anus. Playing as Seleucids, 532 kills with that Hellenic Cataphract. Very, very good. Silver Shield Swords, 267. Yeah, the Mercenary Spartan Hoplites, I think he's glitched in, which is I'm not pleased about, but you know what? I don't really care with that sort of kills with his generals. They were going to win anyway. They still had so many reserves with like Epirus that they were going to do well, and so did I think like Sabra as well. 213 kills with the Spartan Hoplites, 170 here. 138 kills with the Thorax Swords, 163. 125, 143 with the Thurio Spears. And then the Archers, 105 kills, 204 here with another one, 150. They all did pretty well, to be honest. But there you go, guys. That is today's Rome 2 Siege Battle. If you did enjoy and want to see more Rome 2 carnage, do check out some of the videos appearing on your screen. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment, and feel free to join the Discord if you've got any glorious Rome 2 Sieges you want to send in yourself. But until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.